Good morning, my friends. It is Wednesday, so it is time for the weekly meeting topics and my weigh-in. I expected a gain this week. I told you I went crazy on Saturday, picking with the Pierogies. And then we had Sunday, we went down to see the boys. We went out to lunch. We celebrated Andrew's birthday. And I did have a gain. But you know what? It was a pound. I'm not upset about that. 1 pound with a birthday celebration and a little bit off the rails on Saturday. Although I look back at it and I don't think it was nearly as bad as I thought it was. But, you know, we tend to do that to ourselves. But not a big deal. I was right back on track Monday and yesterday and today. So I'm sure that pound will leave me this week as long as I stay focused. We do have a very busy weekend coming up. Friday night, we're going down to Doug's mom's. We're going to sit around and play cards Friday night. So I'm sure there will be snacks involved. So I'm definitely going to take something that's point friendly. Saturday morning, Doug's getting up at the crack of dawn to run down to Maryland to pick up Adam. His girlfriend's home for the week. She had to have some medical testing done. She's fine. So he wanted to know if he could come home and see her. So Doug's going to go down early Saturday morning, grab him, and then we have somewhere to be Saturday afternoon. We have a birthday party to go to, so I'm not quite sure what that's going to entail. And then Sunday, we're going to take Adam back down Sunday morning. It's a lot, poor Doug, it's a lot of driving. And then we're supposed to go out to lunch or dinner with friends on Sunday. So kind of a busy weekend, kind of a lot of things focused around eating, but I'm completely planning for it and expecting it. So I should be good. So I definitely want to drop that pound. I'd like to drop like 1.5 pounds maybe next week. We'll see. So that was my weigh-in, up 1 pound. And this week's weekly topic, I know, I have to have a better attitude. I need a better attitude. I need to start making up my own. Did you see the cat fall off the back of the chair? I know, guys, I'm sorry. It's just such real life around here, and I should probably stop this video and restart it, but I'm not. Like I was saying, I should probably come up with my own topics, because once again, we're talking about sleep. How to get a good night's sleep. Maybe I should pay more attention to these because I don't get good night's sleeps anymore. Every once in a while I do, but not generally. So let's see what it says. How to get a good night's sleep. Waking up groggy, cranky, and overall just sluggish? You're not alone. More than 50% of Americans say they have trouble sleeping. And while it's safe to say that bedtime roadblocks are definitely common and super frustrating, these days there are ways to overcome them. What to do? Figure out which roadblock below is getting in the way of you catching a few Z's. Then try one of the science-backed strategies. If it doesn't work, try another. Well, none of the ones on here are the reason I have trouble sleeping. We'll talk about that later. So the first roadblock is a busy mind. Everyone has that. Every mom and dad and every, son and daughter, and everybody's got a busy mind. And that's definitely a huge roadblock to sleep. What they say is the strategy to roadblock a busy mind. Listen to a meditation by Headspace in the WW app, or start a worry list. Jot down whatever's stressing you out and put it aside. My mind's always busy, but I don't think that is a big roadblock for me, but I can absolutely see how it could be for some. I get it temporarily, like, if there's something going on in the boy's life that I worry about, if there's something going on, in Doug and I's life that I worry about. Back in March and April when we didn't know what was going on, I definitely, had a lot of voices in my head at nighttime, because that is when it gets quiet. And that is when you can start to think. During the day, we tend not to, I don't want to say we don't worry as much, because we do. We just don't let it consume us because we are so busy. We're so busy taking care of other people. We're so busy taking care of ourselves. At night, when we're lying there in bed and it's quiet, that's when our brain goes into overdrive. So it's definitely a good idea to try to shut down your brain. The second one is a restless body. That's part of my issue, maybe. The strategy is to take a warm shower or bath about an hour before bed, or put on calming music and do some stretches. I love the warm shower or bath idea. That definitely relaxes me before bed. But I tend to spend too much time. If I get a bath, I tend to spend too much time in there, and then my body overheats because I kind of like a boiling witch's cauldron for my bathtub. And that's not good for my skin either, but so that I would have to refine a little bit, but I definitely think de-stressing in the bathtub is a fabulous thing for me. And it definitely does kind of calm me down, and it does kind of make me sleepy. The next roadblock is a hectic evening. We're all busy people. We all have hectic evenings. There's really no way to stop those, but you can make them a little bit better. And their strategy says to use Sunday to get ahead for the week. Pay your bills, send your emails, do anything else that may keep you up late during the week. And then it says you can also outsource your meal prep. Cut cooking time with pre-cut or pre-cooked ingredients. Now, as far as the use Sunday to get ahead, if you saw my video from I think 2 weeks ago when I talked about my routines and things, I definitely spend 10 to 15 minutes each evening getting ready for the next day. And that definitely helps because it keeps me, I know it's done when I go to bed, so I don't have to lay there and stress out about the next morning, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to make for breakfast? How am I going to get Doug, him ready for work or whatever? Do I have a plan for dinner? Do I have to get something out of the freezer? Oh my gosh, tomorrow's so-and-so's birthday. Did I remember to send a card? By spending 10 to 15 minutes each evening, clearing my calendar and seeing exactly what's on tap for the next day, definitely takes some stress out at night. So I know the next morning's gonna go smoother. So I don't have to lay there and think about, oh my gosh. I'll try to remember to link that video up in the cards and down below, and also visit my website for the printables that I have about my evening and morning routines, because it definitely helps. And I'm a checker off kind of girl. Man, I love checking those things off at night. So definitely, if you meal prep, I don't meal prep because I do work from home. So I don't really feel the need to meal prep so much. And I also don't like eating the same thing day in and day out. I just can't do it. 2 days is kind of my limit. I do meal prep some baked goods and some snacks once in a while. So I guess I kind of snack and dessert prep. I like to have muffins around, like the banana muffins or the zucchini muffins or some donuts this time of year or something like that. So I will prep that kind of stuff just to have it around so I know I can grab a quick 1 or 2 point snack if I need it. So definitely work on putting a little bit of effort into either the Sunday before your week starts or the night before to make for a less hectic time, and then you will sleep better knowing that it's all done. That was a way roundabout to get to that. I'm sorry. The last roadblock is waking up at night. The strategy, avoid blue light. It makes your brain think it's daytime. So if you do wake up during the night, don't reach for your phone. Don't sit there and scroll Facebook in the middle of the night because it's just going to wake you up more. And these days, it'll probably just aggravate you. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid Facebook. That's all I'll say about that. Or go to a dim spot and read for 20 minutes. I find if I get out of bed, that's one of the worst things I can do. I do wake up at night to go to the bathroom. I I drink a lot during the day, so that's still coming out of me at night. So I generally wake up once to go to the bathroom. And I think I've told you this before. Our stinking cat likes to eat in the middle of the night. We've tried everything. We've tried leaving food out the night before. We've tried everything. And still between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, he wakes us up to eat. Or I should say me, because Doug never hears him. He will scream at me until I get up. If you have any suggestions on how to break this horrific habit that we've had for 6 years, let me know. I mean, pretty much right now, I can get up, feed him, and get right back to bed. My problem with waking up at night is I have arthritis in my hips. So I get hip pain in the middle of the night because I lay on my side. So I roll around a lot at night and I'm uncomfortable. So that's one of my problems. And right now I have an impingement in my shoulder and I lay on my side, so that hurts. So that wakes me up. Yeah. I am going to try taking some melatonin to see if that helps with sleep. I meant to put that on my Walmart order this week. That was suggested to me, so I'm going to try it and see. But so that's my sleep stumbling block, is waking up uncomfortable. And, you know, I've talked to my doctor and there's really not a whole lot I can do. You know, I stretch my hips before I go to bed and things like that. I do not want to take medication for it because honestly, I've tried short term and it really doesn't help. So, and I'd really rather not. I'd just try to work with it. So, and now I'm so used to it. It is what it is. But I definitely need to improve my sleep. Luckily, I'm a morning person and I don't require a whole lot of sleep. So I'm not cranky. I'm not foggy. I'm not, you know, Oscar the Grouch in the morning. So, but that was our weekly. I think it was kind of boring and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'll come up with something else for you this week and maybe vlog again. The recipe on the back, 5 cheese spinach quiche. I make a bunch of quiches, so I probably will not be trying this one, honestly, and especially at 7 points on green, 5 on blue, and 5 on purple. Yeah, I can make me a pretty nice, like, 1-point quiche. And this is so high because it does have 5 different cheeses in it. And I'm sure it's delicious. Yeah, it sounds good. But I don't need all that. So yeah, I was kind of a Debbie Downer today. Sorry about that. I just couldn't get excited over the topic. Or my weight. But anyway, if you stuck with me on this, thank you for watching. And I'll try to have something better for you later in the week. Something that I come up with and not WW. I will have a couple, there's a collab coming out soon, an Instant Pot collab. That'll be good. I should have a bake with me up. Actually, maybe today, maybe later on today. We'll see how the day goes. And I guess that's about it. No full day of eating today, just because it's the Crock-Pot or Instant Pot collab meal and a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. And same breakfast I've had before. So nothing exciting to see there. So hopefully tomorrow I will be back with a full day of eating and maybe a better topic for you. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you soon.